got our 2006 Arctic Cat 500. Also, this is a Suzuki 500 motor, so your output shafts are going to look real similar. Maybe not exact joints on the exterior of the motor, but for sure the inside is going to look identical to this. So we've got the front of the motor over here, the back of the motor here. So this is the rear output, this is the front output. They actually can be split right there. So if you just want to work with one side or the other, you can take and split them. The reason why I have this case in here is because I wanted to show you how to remove this gear here, and then actually this gear is just going to pull off, our shaft's going to slide through. That's all there is to it. We've got an 1/16" socket here. I like to grab one side if you can with a rag and hold that and then spin this. And it shouldn't be too difficult. We've got a 1/2" DeWalt impact. Not difficult for that to pull off of there. If it is, you might be going the wrong direction. When you're going back together, you want to take and make sure you ding up this nut. You don't want this nut being loosened as this motor works. So that is why that nut, it has a little ding in there. You remove this gear here, this gear and this gear mesh together. Keep that in mind. And then we've got our regular transmission gear there. Our shaft is going to slide out this way. So that's the shaft there that both of those pieces ride onto. I'm going to set this crankcase aside. We're done with this for now. Now going back together then, we've got our gear there that's going to slide on, our bevel gear there, and then we've got our nut, and that's just how that's going to look there. Set that aside. Now I have done so many videos on the U-joints, replacing U-joints on ATVs and UTVs. Probably not going to do another one. I'm going to fly through here. I'm going to remove this nut. I'm going to detach both of these. On this side here, we've got 10mm bolts. So we've got 4 of them around this outside of this joint here. So removing this outside one, 10mm out. Okay, all 4 of those are removed, and then we've got a nut down in there that we're going to pull. So we've got this joint completely separated. We've got splines there. We've got boot clamps that go on here. And again, this is going to the rear differential. So setting that aside, there's nothing more we're going to do with that one. This one, we're going to grab a 22mm socket, and we can grab our 1/2" DeWalt impact again. Removing that, so we've got our nut there, obviously held on with some thread lock. We've got a washer here, and then you've got your coupling here. That can be removed there. You've got your bearing here that can be replaced, and that is your rear output shaft. Setting that aside, so now we've got our front assembly left. I'm going to go through and quickly remove that U-joint. Again, if you want exact details on how to remove those, I've got countless videos of me replacing U-joints on different makes and models. Probably some Arctic Cats. I've just done so many of them. I don't feel like I need to do another one for you guys. I'll put a link below on how to do that process. This joint is completely shot, so we're not going to reuse those caps. I'm going to remove that nut there. Again, 22mm. And once you get that nut removed, then you can take and pull that yoke off as well. So there is your front drive shaft there. To replace this gear here, you've got a couple snap rings that you can pull off of there, and this gear will just slide right out. That is the front prop shaft and complete motor disassembly on the Arctic Cat 500. Also, like I said several times, this is the Suzuki 500 motor, so the Vinson 500, and I'm not sure if the Quadmaster is going to be the same as this or not, but it will be real similar, a lot of the similar parts. So make sure you check out my other videos. Give us a thumbs up if the video has been helpful. We've got a bunch of other videos on ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles, and jet skis. Check those out. Leave us a comment below. We appreciate any feedback we can get from you guys. Thanks a lot.